And I'm back. You're watching. Hold up, I think my dog needs to be let out. Well, why don't we attempt to put together the Haul Master Trailer Dolly from Harber Freight. I got this because we have some trailers around here that sometimes using the four-wheeler is harder than just towing the trailer around. So let's see if we can put this together. It was a pretty good deal. Those are gonna need some air. We're looking at quite a few pieces, but it should be pretty straightforward. Well, you know, Harber Freight's hit or miss. Sometimes you can get something that's really good, lasts a while, and sometimes you get complete garbage. But I have a feeling that this might turn out to be pretty decent. I think it's going to go fairly smooth. I think we're looking at like 8 bolts, put the tires on, and away you go. Get your plate, handle. Let's go stick her up. Of course, make sure you look at everything a few times because you can get things in the wrong spot and then have to take it all apart again. That's not the goal here. Of course, they don't tell you what size wrench you're gonna need. Makes it easier versus having to guess. So far, this doesn't look too hard. It's not like IKEA furniture, which I've been pretty successful with the IKEA furniture. So, right. And a good little trick is don't tighten everything up until you got everything together. That'll make it easier for you in the long run. Keeping all 4 in place and putting it all together. It's basically 2 pieces, bracket, bolted together, the bolts, all this. Then I'll tighten it all down and then put the wheel assembly on, which that's calling for wheel assembly now. So I'll tighten some of this. I like to get everything close to tight, but not fully tight. That way, everything lines up. Makes it a little easier. Next, I'll just hand tighten the ball on. All right. And it is a 1 7/8" ball. This will hold 600 pounds. I've seen people, they have videos online of people using it, towing some pretty heavy stuff around. I don't know the weight of stuff, but we should definitely not exceed that weight with the stuff we're doing. Just making sure, again, lining everything up properly so that it works properly. Let's see, looks like it goes like so. Just getting things lined up. And this is why, like I said, you don't tighten everything down till you get everything in place, because you will have an issue. And the last part is putting the tires on. Of course, before I tow anything, I want to tighten that up. You know. All right, now back to tightening stuff up. Next up, let's put on some tires. There. Washer. And put your pin in. And then just bend it. It's nice, these don't need pliers. Unless you're worried about hurting your hands. These are meant to move like trailers and stuff around boats. Make it easier. So you don't have to get the car or the four-wheeler. Or whatever you use for towing. But there you go. She is up. Seems like it'll work great. Yeah, all right. Well, there you go. The heavy-duty trailer dolly from Harber Freight. $69.99. I think prices change, and but 600-pound capacity. That's all I got for you. I don't even know how long that took, but it was easy and you know, simple. Follow your directions. All right, thanks. Bye. Come on, did you think I'd leave at that? I gotta show you my kick-ass rigid portable air compressor. 18 volt. Ugh, comes off easy when I'm not doing it. And I forget how much. Home Depot. Is that where rigid is? Yes. This thing has been a champ. I have used it more than I thought I would. I do the bike tires, trailer tires, cars, RV. I got it to take with us in the van because sometimes you don't know when you're gonna need some air. And I actually needed it once because the tires were low. And the batteries last a long time. You also get a cord, so if the batteries aren't working, you can plug it into your cigarette, or the 12 volt. I don't think it's a cigarette lighter anymore, is it? That's what I'm doing, plugging it in, unplugging it. It's a really long cord, I don't have it with me. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pump these tires up with the rigid, does it tell you anywhere? Come on. Yeah, it's the R87044 18 volt compressor, max PSI 150, 18 and 12 volt. In the bottom you can see is where the 12 volt gets plugged in. And it actually came with 2 batteries. I got like the thing. And even cooler is you could check your PSI on like the tires. So these are, oh, not intended for highway use. Ooh, 30 PSI. Turn the compressor on. I dial it into 30 PSI. They call it auto PSI. sometimes it's a little hard to get it on. But once you do, and then and sometimes you have to adjust it to get it on right. Check everything. Go again. Just trying to show you it counts up. Plug her on. It says we're at 11, 12, 15. 15 to go. Well, 30. It's great because then you don't have to sit there and hold the trigger. And we'll go again. Just like that. And let's get her ready to go. Hit the road. All right, rigid air compressor, love it. I recommend you getting one. I do. Well, how could I not show you towing a trailer? We like the Polar Pro. These have been great trailers. They dump, they're nice, but that should be great. Because like I said, sometimes the four-wheeler just doesn't work. And to have this just to go out, get some things, load her up, and I also have a backhoe that you use the four-wheeler with. So sometimes this would come in handy for that. There you go. I think that about covers it with the trailer dolly from Harber Freight, because that's what it's called. It's made by Haul Master. Right on. Polar Pro. Well, not Polar Pro. That's photography. It's just Polar trailers. Too much going on. But this dumps, hauls great, but that's probably for another time. Like I said, we were here to talk about the trailer dolly. Catch you later.